Hey everybody. So, no BS with Bronwyn here. I just had to do another quick video about the whole Jimmy Kimmel debacle. Let's kind of get a couple things straight and put some sanity to this ridiculousness that the left and all these old late night hosts are coming out of the woodwork, like David Letterman, who looks like he's been living in the woods for the last 100 years. Okay. First of all, Jimmy Kimmel is a terrible late night host. In fact, I don't watch any of those shows. I've never watched any of those shows. You're all terrible. You're not funny. Stephen Colbert, you got axed because you had terrible ratings and you're not funny anymore. And nobody watches late night. Okay. So it had nothing to do with the government. Jimmy Kimmel. Now, he's also somebody who's not funny and decided to put politics in everything he said. That's not what you're supposed to do as a late night host. You are a comedian. And also, if you look at his past stuff, he did some awful things. Like he was sexually advanced, like doing sexual advancement things behind women's backs, like weird, gross, lewd things behind women's backs while he was on camera. He also was in blackface. You leftist liberals, you know he was in blackface before? That wasn't funny either. So he hasn't been funny for years. His ratings were terrible, and that's the main reason that he got axed. Okay, look, I don't agree with the FCC chairman coming in and Brian, what's his name? Brian Carr. And he should not try to regulate any of this. That's government overreach, and I don't agree with that. So I hope that he walks all that back. And Trump is not an authoritarian. This is not authoritarianism. You do not live in an authoritarian country. That's a lie. That's BS. That's just spewing propaganda. Look, you're living your life, right? You're saying what you want, right? You're outside doing your thing, right? You don't live in an authoritarian country. Get over yourselves. Stop spewing that lie. Okay. To free speech and the First Amendment. You can say whatever you want. You can say hateful, awful, terrible things, okay? And the government is not going to come after you. And I don't agree that we should be regulating shows on what they say or what people say, but that's not why Jimmy Kimmel got axed, all right? There can be repercussions from society to people who say awful things about somebody who was assassinated and murdered in front of thousands of people, college students, and on live air or internet. So that's the deal. Okay? That is what is happening. And I think we should remove the power of the FCC to regulate content.